Okay, so another thing to be aware of, okay? So you have an idea of how all of this works in its fullest form. Antibodies is anti your body. It destroys you at the cellular level, okay? What these antibodies do is they target the viruses that are upgrading your cells, and they bind to it and destroy the cell. The cell is you. You're the host. It destroys the host at the micro level. Why do antibodies get induced? Because you have weaknesses. So every single time you have a weakness in your body that you have not been replicating good cells with, then the antibodies get produced and they go after the cells that are sending off messages that it's going through an evolution process. Antibodies destroy those cells, and they can be programmed to destroy anything that sends off a message it's evolving. So if there's no vaccine, right, but you're going to the hospital because you have COVID complications, there's this new drug which actually replicates or it actually clones the antibodies. They're called monoclonal antibodies, and it's like a virus stun gun. What do you mean by a virus stun gun? How do you stun gun a virus? Well, you're stun gunning yourself, your cells. Okay? So this is what they're saying in this NBCnews.com about viral stun gun, how they're combating coronavirus. What they're combating is the evolution. But what it is so you're dealing with evolution, and then what they're doing is trying to stop the evolution by destroying you at the micro level. So they're kind of giving you something and then taking it away. That's exactly what the medical community does, because they know people have to adapt, but they want you to adapt to at their discretion. And your adaptation process is under their control. Okay? And so this is why it's so important to understand that when they do say that there's mandatory vaccines, and if you don't have paperwork to show, either you do a titer test and show that you have antibodies, which is like, oh my God, if you do, then holy shit, right? But if you're doing the jelly juice, and you're releasing excess antibodies, that paperwork is going to be gold for you, so you don't have to keep getting injections if they do test for antibodies. Now, I don't know if you can test for antibodies in spit. That's what I'm wondering, okay? Because if it's just a spit test, then everybody can be tested. Holy crap. And they're looking for antibodies. Antibodies are antibody, anti-you, okay? So this is something you got to really understand. A vaccine, which would teach the immune system to mount a defense, which is basically destroy you as soon as you start evolving against the coronavirus, which is basically evolution. Of course, that's the ultimate goal. But monoclonal antibodies can provide the immune system an immediate, albeit short-lived boost to fight off the virus. There's no fighting off the virus, it's destroying you. You have to read between the lines. And so monoclonal antibodies are like giving a man a fish, so it's basically medication that's doing that. And then the vaccine is trying to program your system that as soon as you start to evolve, the antibodies are programmed to destroy the evolutionary new cells, to keep you stagnated, to keep you going down that mark of the beast death trajectory. So, you guys, I'm staying away from doctors, I'm staying away from hospitals, obviously medications. I'm doing the jelly juice. There is multiple campaigns that are out there that you guys are not aware of. But antibodies are not your friend. Antibodies are not your friend. You have to know this. Bye.